Hi, Sand. So Sandy has gotten more used to her cat tree that she has in her room. Hi, baby. The kittens will have been here for 3 weeks on Tuesday, but unfortunately, Miss Sandy's not thrilled about them, so we don't know what we're gonna do with that regard. But for now, we let her have her own space. She's still using the small cat tree to get up in there, and she, even though her eyesight is very, very poor, she's figured out how to navigate up and down, so that's good. Tony did make a kind of a MacGyver version of the screen here so she can have, but Tarzan was trying to get bust through here, so I put 2 5-pound weights in that basket and I just pull it. Talk about MacGyver. I pull it in when I come in up against to hold it in more. But we just ordered something that's made for this sort of situation from Amazon. It was only $23 plus tax, so we're hoping that that'll be a better setup. Now that we know that we kind of need to keep them separate. I mean, she has her, her own water and her grass, and then she has her afternoon window that she likes here in the master bathroom. She likes to lay there when it's not too warm. And I've just been kind of feeding her here. So we kind of have 2 households, right, sweetheart? But we're doing the best we can given the situation. I think it was on Friday I had gone up to Prescott to ride my bike and then meet my friend Annette for a picnic. And Tony called me and said, because he had been up at the range and he came home after I left, and he called me and he said, how did Sandy get out? And I said, what do you mean Sandy got out? And I guess we don't know what happened because we don't have a camera set up inside, but somebody had gotten through the screen on that makeshift door, and Sandy was out in the main living area, just walking around like no big deal, and the kittens were hiding under the couch like they were traumatized. So I don't know what was going on. I had just put her some catnip for her that's all over. So I don't know what was going on with her. If she, because a couple times she's interacted with them, she just basically hisses and growls, and she kind of tries to swat at them. At least Tarzan's the only one that's come up to her. I see it. And he really wants to be her friend. He's not showed any aggression. So it's all on her, and I don't know what's going to happen, but for now, hey baby, let's open up let me open up your curtains so you have, there we go. You can look outside, so she likes to lay here sometimes too, and so she can look out to the front of the house. Oh, look at baby, just in time. So she figures out how to get down, but it's a little scary sometimes because she can't see. Poor baby, look at her. She goes all the way down that way instead of going on that one level. But for some reason, that's how she does it, even though she doesn't see well. She's got her eyesight issues. Hi, baby. You're quite the acrobat. If you just use that upper one, you could get down from there to there a little bit easier. Oh, my sweet little girl. She's 12 years old, and don't scratch, honey. Don't scratch. And she still has a little bit of spunk in her, but her eyesight is the issue. I think if she could see properly, she would probably accept the kittens more readily. Sweetie, I don't know. She has problem with contact dermatitis, where she's allergic to something in this environment, and she gets a rash on her head. So I try not to give her prednisone too often, but sometimes she kind of needs it, so we'll see. But so yeah, she has her little space, and I just wish we didn't have to keep, like 2 households running. But it's just the way it is. You know, you just do what you need to do to try to make the most of the situation. But the kittens are doing really well. I mean, they love to go out in the catio. Today it's too hot, but they've Tarzan has already learned how to go through the doggy door, but I'm still trying to train Jane. But today the catio is closed for business because it's too hot, huh, baby? You want to jump up on your little place? There you go. Come on. She's still, if she knows where she's going, she knows like how much she has to jump. I mean, I think there's some level of sight she has, but it's clearly pretty bad. And we still don't know what causes it, but she's, you know, she's living an okay life. I mean, she likes to sleep a lot. Hey, baby, don't scratch mother. I didn't want to have to put you on prednisolone, but I might have to because you're itchy. You're pretty itchy right now, huh, baby girl? So we're doing our best just to try to keep her happy. I take her out on leash and harness at least in the morning for usually anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes, sometimes longer if she's into it. Sometimes take her out in the evenings when it cools down and sit out on the front porch, but a lot of times the feral cats come up on the porch to eat because that's their routine. So, you know, I'm wrangling cats all the time, which is why I'm probably so tired. I'm cleaning litter boxes and wrangling cats and preparing food and for, well, 13 total. 3 of our own and 10 ferals, and although some of them I'd consider semi-feral now because they let us, 5 of the 10 will let us pet them, but we obviously don't have the ability to let them stay in the house, and honestly I don't think they would want to because they're used to being outside and they have each other and they have their little community, right? But we have Sandy, who doesn't like any of the kitties, huh? But I think if you could see them better, you wouldn't be so scared, huh, sweetheart? My little girl. Even though she's 12, she still looks like a kitten. I love you, baby.